Okay, so in this video, I will be telling you about the best, worst weekend of my life. This is a clickbait video. I mean, no, it's definitely not a clickbait video. Be in focus, please. Can I make you focus? Also, yes, I repainted my door, kind of. Come on. Thank you. Come on. Cool. Alright, so, hello everyone, how are you all doing? Hope you're doing well. Anyway, so, let's start off with Izzy. On Friday night, I went to Izzy's house, and we were supposed to go to Not Scary Farm on Saturday, and right before we were leaving, I started talking to my partner, Mar, and, so, Mar was like, I'm gonna show up, so I told Izzy, and then she was just automatically like, okay, and we started hanging out, me and Izzy, and then Mar was there. Mar showed up, and they were at the front gates, and I went to go meet them at the front gates, because, like, common courtesy, you don't want to third wheel your friend too much, and I also don't like, me and Izzy were in a line when Mar came, and I don't like cutting in front of people, like, at all. I hate it, because it's not okay. And, Izzy was in line while we were there, and me and Mar were hanging out, and Izzy was in line, and we met back up with her when she got out of the line, and when she was out of the maze, and she was just automatically like, you asshole, and stuff like that. And, so we were trying to figure out what to do. And, so we were just like, alright, let's just go on Ghost Rider. And then we were in the line for Ghost Rider, and Mar kept, trying to talk to Izzy. Being like, so, you like heroes, yeah? And Izzy kept being like, no, just shutting Mar down immediately. And, like, not being a good person. And then the Mar says, I wish you can come home with me. And, like, I was like, oh, okay, maybe I can. And, like, I called my mom, and she was cool with it. So, and, like, right after I hung up the phone with my mom, Izzy was, like, almost automatically like, well, fuck you too then, and, like, left. Like, saying, like, and, like, before that she had said, like, something about selling my ukulele, and, like, why? There's no need to be that rude. So I'm actually really glad that she had left. But all of my stuff was at her house. My ukulele, my good ukulele, and my stuff, like my overnightly stuff, my charger and like toothbrush and toothpaste and stuff. And I just got it back yesterday, which was a Wednesday. And I will tell you about my Wednesday after I tell you about my weekend with Mar. So my weekend with Mar went like this. We got off the ride, and the line took us like 3 hours. We got off the ride and we left the park, and we got picked up at a McDonald's over by the park, and we got picked up by an Uber, and we both fell asleep in the car, and it was about like 3 when we finally got to the place we were supposed to be going, and it was 3 o'clock in the morning. We were just walking, and it was cold. We were going to spend the night at a park, because at this place that we were at, it's like really safe, and you can just like walk, and it's fun. And then it was so quiet, and it smelled really good. Like, it's so pretty over there. But then Mar's like, Mar calls up the person. Hi, Zach. Mar calls up Zach and is like, hey, can we have blankets? And then Zach is just like, just come over here. So we snuck into Zach's house. Like, there was a very tiny window where the cameras could not see us. So, like, you go this way and then you climb through the window and just, like, right in the front of the house. It's the craziest thing, and you just climb in the window, and I spent, like, I was there until, like, 8 o'clock in the morning, and we got there at, like, 3-ish. It was the best. It was so much fun, just hanging out with Zach and Mar. It was great. And then, at, like, 9, I think, I snuck out of the window, and I got re-picked up by Zach and Mar. And it was just really funny that, like, I had been there for hours, but the parents didn't know I was there, so I had to get reintroduced, and then we just hung out anyway. It was just, it was the funniest thing. We watched anime. It was cool. I love Love Live. Thanks, babe. And then Zach and Mar took me home, and I was trying to get my stuff back. And Izzy, I texted my friend Izzy, and I was like, hey, what's your address? I need to get my stuff. And she was like, 666 Hell Street. So, like, in the back of my head, I was like, okay, well, this is gonna be fun. I was like, please give me your address. And she was like, all right, here. And she gave me what I thought was the real address. She sent us to a Panda Express. And then I got all mad, but I was trying not to get mad. And I was like, hey, Izzy, we're at a Panda Express. Can you please send us your real address? I just want to get my stuff so I can get out of your hair. And she sent us another address, which was to a Walmart this time. I was like, Izzy, please. I just want to get my stuff. And I'm sorry for everything. I know you probably won't forgive me. And that's what I said to her, and she was like, yeah, because blah, and a whole bunch of stuff, and, like, she sent, like, paragraphs, and, then I was like, I'm really sorry, and that's all I said, and then she sent me her real address, and, little didn't she know that she had her location on Snapchat, and on Snapchat, if you, like, zoom out, you can see where people are, which is very creepy, but, like, I was already on the way to what I knew to be her house. So, when she sent me her real address, we put it into my dad's phone, and when we got there, my stuff, my backpack, looked like it had been dropped out of her window, because her window was right on her front porch, and my stuff was everywhere, my backpack was open, but my ukulele was fine. And that's all I really care about. And my charger was fine, and I think I have everything, but I don't really care if I don't, because I don't really want to see her again. So, that was my weekend. I just spent a long time talking. Cool. Anyway, so that was my weekend. That was the worst weekend of my life. Worst weekend because of Izzy, best weekend because of Mar, and I'm about to see them again tomorrow. So, I'm happy, and I am in a really good mood for once. Like, well, not for once. I'm usually in a good mood, but, like, in a really good mood. It's amazing. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video here. Thank you for listening to me talk for almost 10 minutes. Yeah. So this is about it. Stay awesome, stay gay, and have a nice day. I love you all. Goodbye.